Hi Manifestors, Meera Allen here with your Manifesting Destiny Moon Update. Now, today is the new moon in Pisces. We are ending the Aquarius season and we are moving into Pisces season. So we're moving from the mind, the air, the head, and we're moving into the intuition, the higher consciousness, and into the more evolved part of us in our waters and in our really evolved state of consciousness. Let's get into these times. So I am recording this early in the morning and the sun is rising. So yeah, good morning. I might be washed out in this video. You might not see anything. So the times for this new moon in Pisces is New York will be 7:44 p.m. on the 27th. LA on the 27th at 4:44 p.m. the 444 for LA. London 12:44 a.m. of the 28th, so the wee hours of the morning of the 28th. Brisbane 10:44 a.m. Australia at the 28th. Sydney 11:44 a.m. of the 28th. So whether it's 28th or the 27th for wherever you are, this new moon in Pisces, you know, a new moon when both the sun and the moon are in the exact same point in the sky, and it creates that shadow exactly covering the face of the moon. And then we start a whole new moon phase from this new moon, and quite a powerful time. And you know, many astrologers have been talking about this. I've been thinking about this, you know, March 2025 for a long time, and this alignment. Let's talk about this alignment. We've got Sun, Moon, Saturn, Mercury, and Neptune all in Pisces. Sun, who we are in our day self, who we show the world, our work self in Pisces, the dreamer, the evolved consciousness, the high thinker. Saturn, our planet of karmic lessons, what we've learned, what we've evolved from, where we got into our lowest lows, and what we learnt in those lessons and what we took out of them, and how we don't repeat those patterns anymore. So that's Saturn, you know, when we get hard hit. That's also in Pisces. Mercury, the way we communicate, not just on the outer world through, you know, social media and messaging and phone calls and people interactions, but also how we communicate in our inner dialogue, our inner communication, our self-talk, our self-belief, our inner words that we use in ourselves. And then finally, Neptune, the planet of the waters in the water sign of Pisces. So it's completely watery. It's a time of emotion. I'm going to read to you guys a little bit from this beautiful moon goddess journal, and it says here, the Pisces new moon sings the song of hope for you today. A harmony of expansive and intuitive guidance flows down to you, blended perfectly with the dreamy melody of her essence and her radiant love. This moon is emotional, so feel what she is calling up for you. You are safe to feel your emotions today. Cry, dance, journal them out. Release to this new moon as you let them go. You are held and you are supported as you travel within. Now, this is going to be the theme for today's new moon. Completely watery. What are our waters? Our subconscious, our tears, our blood, our flow, the way we clear toxin out of our kidneys, the way we filter out things through the body, the way we receive things. What else is our waters? Our flow of money, abundance, the currencies, the currents that we flow with. So how can you, this new moon, tap into that Piscean, intuitive, evolved, knowing part of you in your prayer, in your meditation, in your deeper inner worlds, in your imagination, in your dreams, and knowing that this new moon, you don't need to hold anything inside and hold it in those blocks of logical thinking that often Aquarius works out with the intellect and compartmentalizes. Instead, you get to feel and be in your waters and allow yourself to be in that most natural human state that does have emotions. That's what makes us different from AI, is that we feel and we have an intuitive knowing. We have something that gut instinct, that intuitive part of us, that meditative part of us in the spaciousness can expand and can grow. So this is a beautiful time to go into your imagination, to go into your meditation, to go into your prayer, to go into those things that, whether it's your painting, your writing, your singing, your dancing, your letting yourself have a bath. I'm about to go in the ocean after this. Going into those waters and not being afraid of our humanness. Going deeper into those waters, because it does give us that compassion. This isn't a completely compassionate time, not just for others, but for yourself. You really get to choose this new moon, what it is that you really want to manifest. You know, what is it that you want to really, really create? How do you see from your waters, from your subconscious, from your intuitive self, from your dreams? You know, do you write down your dreams in a dream journal? You know, what is it that you want to dream into the 3D? We are living in an illusionary world. You know, quantum physicists have talked about how this is a simulation of sorts. So we look at our 3D world and it's just a reflection of our inner world. So what do you want to put into your inner world of beauty, of grace, of flow, of ease, that you want to experience in your outer world completely and really live it? You know, for me, I've been working on my body and it's finally healing as I've been letting go of things that don't serve, making space, relaxing into things, trusting that the healing is there, you know. So it has been a beautiful journey because it's taught me so much about the art of surrender. You know, in the yogic practice, we talk about Ishvara Pranidhana, the joyful surrender to the divine grace. We get to have that this new moon more than ever. And if you're not a big meditator, you can just lie down and just relax and fall into it. If you are a meditator, sit in your practice and focus within and let the divine take care of it. Whatever your real spiritual practice is that connects you into that flow, now is the time to do it. You know, 2025 is a big unraveling. You know, 2024 was the unraveling of truth, but 2025 we're going to get thrown a lot of uncovered information, a lot of things that have been hidden, and all these things are going to come up and they're going to make your world feel shaken. And for those of you that have been walking the spiritual path, we get to hold that empathy and compassion and that love and hold the line of knowing that the divine is always taking care of everything. The quantum field is always listening to your deepest desires and your deepest thoughts, and they will come to fruition. Have that deep trust, Ishvara Pranidhana, the surrender into those things, because it's always been there for you. And yeah, there's been some learning. How about that full moon that we had 2 weeks ago? Serious learning, serious letting go, serious emotional waves. What did we see? What did we learn? What did we feel? What did we let go of? And how do we bring our highest good closer and closer through the art of surrender? This sun is getting really hot now. I'm going to leave it with that message. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Pisces, and welcome to Pisces season. Happy birthday, all the Pisces coming up. And I'll catch you on the next video. I will actually link in one of the top little bits a link to a manifesting meditation of mine on YouTube, so you can just tune into that. So if you're not much of a manifestor, or you don't even know how to go about it, or you're not even sure if you believe in it, it doesn't even matter. Just let it go into your subconscious. You know, we're 90% subconscious, and that's what's doing all our law of attraction. So let it happen to you in your subconscious. Maybe fall asleep to it, or write some intent or journal with it and feel it. More importantly, feel it. Feel that the desire that you've always had is genuinely coming to fruition for you. Receive it. My name is Meera Allen. If you haven't subscribed, and I do apologize, it's so bright. Happy new moon in Pisces. Namaste.